The episode was supposed to be lighthearted, a celebration of Jennifer Lopez's latest album. Kelly Clarkson was eager to chat about music, motherhood, and life in the spotlight. But from the moment Jennifer walked on stage, the air shifted. She was radiant, yes, but also visibly tense. Her smile was tight, her eyes scanning the set as if searching for an escape. Kelly, sensing it, tried to break the ice with a warm greeting and a joke about Jennifer's ever-youthful appearance. Instead of laughing, Jennifer tilted her head and replied, "I appreciate that, Kelly, but I'm here to talk about my work, not my face." The audience chuckled nervously, unsure if it was playful or pointed. Kelly's smile wavered as she moved on, already aware this might not go smoothly. She brought up Jennifer's recent documentary, a trending hit, mentioning the viral scene where Jennifer opened up about the pressures of fame and relationships. "It was so vulnerable," Kelly said. "I think people really connected with that." Jennifer pressed her lips together. "Yes, but it's just one part of my story. The media takes one clip and acts like that's the whole narrative." Kelly nodded, pushing gently. "Still, it must feel good to know people relate to you." Jennifer's eyes narrowed. "Kelly, you should know better than anyone what it's like to have your personal life used for ratings." The audience let out a collective "ooh." Kelly forced a smile, realizing they'd stepped into dangerous territory and tried to steer back to music. When asked about her new album's inspiration, Jennifer leaned back, arms crossed. "It's about empowerment," she said sharply. "About not letting anyone, press, industry, or even other women, define you." Kelly smiled, but Jennifer kept going. "Sometimes in this business, people try to pit women against each other for entertainment. I'm not playing that game anymore." Kelly's smile froze. "I completely agree." Jennifer studied her. "Do you? Because I've seen some of your interviews, Kelly." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Kelly's fingers tightened around her cards, but her voice stayed steady. Then Kelly asked a question not on the pre-interview notes. "There's been buzz about a collaboration you turned down recently. Any truth to that?" Jennifer's expression hardened. "Kelly, I didn't come here to talk about gossip. I came to talk about my art." Kelly tried to laugh it off. "It's not gossip if it's coming from you." Jennifer's jaw tightened. "Then maybe you should stick to the questions we agreed on." The air went heavy. Even the camera operators slowed. Kelly forced a strained laugh. "All right, let's move on." She shifted to safer ground, asking about Jennifer's Las Vegas residency. Jennifer's answers grew clipped, shorter each time. Kelly sprinkled in humor, recalling her own touring days, but Jennifer didn't bite. Then Jennifer cut in. "You know, Kelly, sometimes hosts forget we're human beings. We're not here just to feed headlines." Silence. Kelly blinked. "I never forget that, Jennifer. My goal is to celebrate my guests." But Jennifer looked away, adjusting her microphone like she might end the conversation herself. When Kelly mentioned Jennifer's upcoming film project, the mood should have lifted. Instead, Jennifer's tone was flat. "Yes, it's a project I've been working on for years, and I'm proud of it. But honestly, this interview isn't making me feel like celebrating." The audience murmured. Kelly's smile faltered. "I'm sorry to hear that. That's never my intention." Jennifer shrugged. "Intentions don't always match impact." In the control room, producers scrambled, feeding Kelly lines through her earpiece. She tried to smooth things over, offering Jennifer the chance to perform a song from her album. "I think our audience would love to hear it." Jennifer hesitated, then shook her head. "Not today." The gasp was audible. Few artists refused a performance slot on live TV. "All right," Kelly said, strained but smiling. "We'll just keep chatting then." But Jennifer was already shifting, her gaze toward the stage edge. During what was supposed to be a light segment about childhood memories, Jennifer leaned forward. "You know what, Kelly? I think we're done here." The studio froze. Kelly's smile faltered. "You're leaving?" Jennifer nodded, unclipping her mic with a sharp motion. I don't need to sit here and be poked at under the guise of conversation. Jennifer, wait, Kelly began. But Jennifer was already standing. The audience watched in stunned silence as she walked off stage, heels clicking, her team trailing close behind. The cameras cut to Kelly. She sat frozen for a split second, then regained composure. Well, she said, forcing a smile, live television, folks. You never know what's going to happen. The audience laughed nervously, still craning to see if Jennifer might return. Kelly shuffled her notes, clearly rattled. Producers whispered furiously behind the scenes, debating whether to cut to commercial. Kelly pressed on, filling the empty air with a light story of her own. But the energy was broken. Within hours, clips of Jennifer storming out flooded social media. Fans were divided. Some blamed Kelly for pushing. Others accused Jennifer of overreacting. Hashtags like JLo walks out and Kelly vs JLo trended worldwide. Entertainment outlets dug through past interviews for any hint of tension between the two. Later, Kelly addressed it briefly, saying she respected Jennifer and wished her the best. But the damage was done. For days, the confrontation dominated headlines, and the moment Jennifer Lopez walked off mid-interview became one of the most replayed talk show clips in years. Back on set, Kelly sat gripping her chair arm as the echo of Jennifer's heels faded. The crew stood awkwardly. The audience whispered in disbelief. Kelly finally cleared her throat, forcing levity. Well, that was unexpected, but her voice betrayed her irritation. She knew the clip would spread like wildfire online. Backstage, Jennifer paced furiously, recounting the argument to her team. She knows exactly what she did. I don't let anyone talk to me like that, on camera or off. Her publicist began drafting a statement, aware the fallout was already brewing. On set, Kelly wrapped the segment and tossed to commercial. Inside, her heart pounded. She felt both angry and betrayed that someone she admired had lashed out so publicly. When the cameras were off, she tore off her mic pack and marched to her dressing room, avoiding eye contact. The gossip cycle ignited instantly. Within 20 minutes, fan-shot clips hit TikTok and X, with captions like JLo storms, off Kelly Clarkson's show, and Kelly versus JLo, the showdown. Comments exploded. Some praising Kelly for her composure, others siding with Jennifer and accusing Kelly of pushing too far. By the next morning, it was everywhere, on entertainment news, talk radio, even morning shows. Whatever the truth, the world had witnessed a rupture between two stars on live television, and neither of their reputations would leave untouched.